Alright, it is Friday, and you know what that means. It means it's time for the NPL Video Game Club on this Friday, October 10th, 2025. Right now, a bit of a chilly day, well, I guess comfortable for really honestly the time of year we're in. 60 degrees here in Norwalk, Connecticut. And with some rain coming up this weekend, and I know there's potentially talk of a storm front coming in, giving us plenty of rainfall and some gusts of wind. As of right now, though, skies are relatively clear. 60, so a little brisk out there compared to the 70s and 80s we've been having the past couple weeks, though. But it is October. It is, the onset of fall, and honestly, we're supposed to have this kind of weather. We're just so backlogged and topsy-turvy with all of the just change of weather around everywhere we know, everywhere we look, things are changing. But this is kind of supposed to be the norm. Nonetheless, hope you're having a good week thus far and a good start to your weekend here on this Friday. As always, your host here, Uncle Pio. And you know what? I've got to change the camera. It does not. You know what? I just came back from a little celebratory lunch with some coworkers, and let me switch that there, and this go up right here. And yeah, I was just at a lunch with some coworkers to it was my birthday this week. Not that I like to advertise it or anything, because it's just another day to me, but nonetheless, had some dear coworkers take me out to a celebratory brunch, and of course had some good food, but also had some good conversation as well. And before I knew it, the time went by. It was almost time to go live. So here I am, fed and ready to play some games. But before that, let me start off with some quick. You know what? Let me refresh the chat now before it backs up later. But yeah, I do have some orders of business to talk about here at the library. First and foremost, the NPL Movie Weekends 2025 lineup concludes in November, Sunday, November 16th, with a screening of the Christopher Nolan sci-fi space-time dilation epic film. And for legal reasons, I cannot say the actual name of the movie. So I'm just going to be cheeky and call it Intergalactic. Fantastic movie, came out in 2014, starring Matthew McConaughey, Anne Hathaway, Michael Caine, Jessica Chastain, Timothy Chalamet's in it for a quick minute. before he was famous. John Lithgow, Casey Affleck. I mean, just a whole bunch of people in the movie, and it's just a really incredible movie. It's about, yes, finding a future habitat for humanity on a dying Earth, but it is at the core of it. It is the strength and the bond between a father and his daughter. Fantastic film, and I think a fantastic way to wrap up my NPL Movie Weekends 2025 series of events. These movie screenings are free. Yes, free, F-R-E-E. There is no cover charge to come in. You're welcome to bring along your own snacks and beverages to enjoy along with the films. I'll have some candies and all the sorted jazz like that for those who are attending. Seats open at 1 p.m. And normally, showtime, here it says 1:30. And in this case, it will be prompt because Interstellar is a much longer film than what I've been showing this year. Interstellar, I'd like to say, is 2 hours and 45 minutes, something along those lines. So just in fairness for the closure of the library, normally on Sundays they close at 5 p.m. So I just need to give ample time to let people head in, head out, and obviously set up and tear down of the room and all that. So yes, I will be starting at 1:30 promptly for the film. Come on by, check it out. It is a Christopher Nolan movie. He is the event man when it comes to film these days. You know, under normal circumstances, I would say this film, Intergalactic, is well worth to watch on the biggest screen possible. This was a film that was filmed using legitimate 70mm IMAX cameras, and it was fantastic. I've seen it in IMAX about 4 or 5 times. We don't have IMAX at the library. I think you'd be very hard-pressed to find any library with IMAX in it these days. Nonetheless, we have a pretty cool projector setup with about a 120-inch screen. And come on by, check it out. Again, this is free. There is no charge to enjoy these films. The Norwalk Public Library is proud to co-host the Norwalk, or I should say the NPL Movie Weekend series of films. And this is a co-sponsored event between the library as well as the folks over at the Norwalk Film Festival. If you're interested in checking out more about their modus operandi, you can check out their website, which I have linked in the chat below. Their annual film festival is usually on Januaries. So I believe if you go to the website, they may have a date for it. I'm not sure if it's available just yet. Nonetheless, you can find out more information about the event itself by checking out their website. And just to give a little overview of what's going on next weekend, Algo 8. Yes, the video game swap meet powered by X. Yes, it is an homage to the original Xbox. This is taking place next Saturday, October 18th. It'll be from noon to 4 p.m. over at the second floor auditorium at the main branch of the library, which is located at 1 Belden Avenue in Norwalk, Connecticut, zip code 06850. You could buy, sell, trade. I'm going to have 20 vendors showcasing their wares. Hundreds of items are available. You could fuel up with snacks. I'm going to have complimentary drinks and snacks along the way to it, both attendees and vendors, so you can level up your swap meet adventure. Spark friendships. Best secret about swap meets, making new friends that can last a lifetime. And feel the difference. Videos playing on a projector screen, console setups to play, an unmatched sense of community. That is what you see at a swap meet. That's what you find at Algo, and this is Algo 8, the video game swap meet powered by X. All of my tables are filled right now, though I do have quite a few people on a wait list. If you want to join those ranks, you can scan the QR code on the screen, or you can conversely, alternatively, I should say, click on the Linktree link, which I've put in the chat below. If you were interested in checking that out, you can get that, and that'll bring you to all the relevant social media links for the event itself, as well as the waitlist form. In the case that a vendor should drop out in the coming days, I will then reach out to those who are on the wait list and see if they'd like a table. So yeah, come on by, check it out. This is also free. This is an event for the community. by the community, because even though I'm hosting it, it would be absolutely nothing without your involvement and support. So thank you in advance. And I hope to see you there at I'll Go 8 again next Saturday, October 18th, from noon to 4 p.m. over at NPL, which is the 1 Belden Avenue location. It'll be up in the second floor auditorium. On that note, because I'll Go 8 will be taking place next Saturday, there will be no stream next Friday, because I will be at the library setting up the room and getting everything prepared for the madness that is the controlled madness that is I'll Go 8, the video game swap meet powered by X. So yeah, no stream next week. At the NPL Video Game Club will be offline, and I hope you understand. I have to get this stuff set up, or else I will literally be running wild and having no sleep whatsoever. So yeah, I'll be setting up for the show on Saturday, so no stream next week. All right, with all that said, I can now move on to the Switch. I could switch the scene to the Switch. All right, so last week I completed Turtle Rock, which gave me the final instrument of the Sirens. So now my main goal is to go to the giant egg over in Koholint Island and awaken it with the instruments I have. But I am missing, actually no, I did find the seashells, I believe, all 50 of them. The only things I'm missing are, there are heart containers that I'm missing. And I believe I also am missing, what am I missing here? Yeah, I got 50 seashells. As you can see, I'm missing 1 heart. So that means there are 2 heart pieces that I need left to get a full heart. My inventory is full. I've got my magic powder, my feather, my bombs, shovel, ocarina, the hook shot, bow and arrow. I've got now the magic rod, which I found at Turtle Rock, which allows me to shoot fire, the boomerang, and also 3 jars filled with fairies, meaning I get a free full heal in case I get damaged pretty heavily. So I have a couple things I can do. Hey, what's up, Rex? What is up, my man? I'm so sorry if you sent me a text after I sent you that one. But I am live, so I usually don't check my phone. But as you can see, I am here. But I hope you're good, my man. So I have a couple options. I can either try to find the final 2 heart pieces to then get a full life bar of 2 bars of hearts, or I can go fishing. There is one more thing I need to do with the fishing minigame. There is the blue fish, the old Barnet, whatever he's called. I apparently need to grab or reel in a 60-pound plus Old Baron. I think Old Baron is his name. And that will get me I believe, a chamber stone. I think in total, I think there's 10. So that would be the last chamber stone I need to finish that collection. So, me being the completionist I am, yes, the main goal is to go to the egg and wake it up with the instruments, and then that would lead me to the final dungeon, which, if I remember, oh wow, I just had a little bug land on my glasses for a quick second, a tiny one. In the Game Boy Color one, I remember that dungeon, very similar to, if any of you have ever played Super Mario Brothers on the NES, of course, Rax, I know you have. The final castle, World 8, 8-4, that level was infamous for having a looping segment where you needed to go, there was like a top route, a middle route, and a lower route, and you needed to find the right combination or else it would continuously loop over and over again. And the only way to get out of that loop was to go through the correct order. If memory serves correctly, on the last chamber of the egg, it's the same thing. There is a path that you need to take, a certain path within the rooms, and if you take it the wrong way, it'll just go warp you back to the beginning, and you have to keep doing it over and over again until you get to the right combination. So there's that. But I, again, being a completionist, I like to get things done. That way I get all of my ducks in a row. So I am going to check to see if the thing is glowing, which it is, and see if Old Baron is there. Now, he's a low fish, so I'm going to want to go with a heavyweight lure. I'm always good when my boy Aldo's live. Well, thank you, Rax. How's your week been so far, my man? There he is. Old Baron is there. All right, so I want to get him. And I want to lure him in. Now, question is, there's no way to tell how heavy these guys are going to be until you get to it. All right. See if that gets him. Oh, he is not interested. There he is. There he is. 1, 2. Nope, 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 nope. Right, come on. So whenever they're facing you is your chance to reel in. Problem with Old Baron is he resets you. This is the problem. So it's just a war of attrition. You have to let go. There you go, reel him in, but he's probably going to do the long one. Yep. All right. It's annoying. So essentially, he's resetting me. It's annoying. Normally he does 3 and then 5. But here he's just being stubborn. Now he's going to do a 5. Then he's going to do a 6. There we go. Just a roar of attrition with this guy, Old Baron. Alright, how much did he weigh? Hopefully it's 60 pounds. 52 inches. Gotta be 60 inches. I want to say nah, because I already got him. Another one is not going to spawn, unless it glows again. Oh, whoops. Oh well, I can always change the lure. Alright, little... See, he doesn't look that big. I want to change the lure. I want to get the heavyweight, because that brings me to the bottom of the pond. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get him over here. Oh. Alright, want to do it again. I usually find getting him on the right is easier, so there we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and nope, 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 he's tugging away. And wow, I didn't even have a chance. Alright, nope. There goes 10 rupees. Is it still glowing? Yes, it is. That's so strange that he immediately... I didn't... So the thing is, when they're tugging away from you, you don't want to reel it in or else it'll break. But in this case, I did not reel in, and he still snapped the line. So, not quite sure what's going on. Okay, that's a blooper. I don't need bloopers. No more special. I am running low on rupees here. Running low. So I want to farm for rupees. Now I could do the crane game, which would bring me some rupees. Honestly, doing this will only get me so far. I mean, getting 5s, it would be nice if you could somehow break the algorithm to get 5 rupees all the time. It is strange that only in the dungeons, in the dungeon game, do you get the 50 or 100 rupees in a chest. Would be nice if you can, you know, manipulate it, but you cannot. Alright. So I want to get the purple ruby because that's 50. That may or may not grab it. That may be off. As long as... Now again, the physics on this are pretty wacky, so it could mess up. Alright, it was merciful for me right now, so that's good. Alright, so I got 50, but since I put 10 down, I get a profit of 40 rupees. Still not bad. And that's basically what you do. You just spam this over and over again. Alright. You might want to move this first. And nope, I messed up. That's not going to work. Wow, it might. Wait, hold on. Wow. It shouldn't have worked. Your wallet is bursting. 673. Alright. I'll do this a few more times just so... Because again, there are chamber stones I do need to purchase too. So I do need to, I do need to grind for rupees. Alright, that should work. Alright. Ask me if I want to play again, and I want to say no. I need to let this reset. 713. Now this seems to be the fastest way to earn rupees. And again, unless I'm wrong, but this seems to be the most surefire method. You're only dealing, oh boy, you're only dealing with the RNG of the crane. Which, ooh, man. Oh wow, oof. I got lucky. I've had some instances where the crane acts really weird. And I've seen videos of people saying, where they show off where, you know, items will spaz out on the crane. So it's not a foolproof method. There are warts in the presentation. 753, okay. Ideally, I would like to get 1,000, but I'll see how long it takes. Alright. Oh boy, that was way too weak. That is, well, I already messed up the streak. Holy moly, it grabbed it. It should not have. The game is taking pity on me. I'll take it. That was a bad grab. Notice where the shadow was, where it was supposed to drop, right? It doesn't line up with where it's supposed to fall. These are where the physics shenanigans go take place. 793, okay. Couple more times. Eventually this streak is going to be ruined. Alright. Alright, as long as it's in the white light, it should work. Alright, nope. Wait, it didn't grab it. You see that? You see the physics shenanigans? I just went to check a text and the whole time it did not. It didn't even grab it. You see that? It's the physics of the crane which are very not well thought out. It was within the white cone. It should have... no, see, now that is a bad grab. But somehow the bad grabs have worked thus far. But somehow it fell out. And it fell out again. Look at that. Now see, now it's messing up on me. Yeah, I messed up twice. See, now I'm losing a bet because I'm already 30 rupees in. And it's not playing nice. And it fell again. Look at that. Wow. You were kidding me. That's 4. So I've already wasted 40 rupees, which was a win. So I'm already down the hole. This is not good. Right, this should work. But again, now, who knows with the way this thing's working. Usually the telltale sign is that the diamond will spin left and right. That's usually a telltale sign it's going to work. So now I just recouped my loss. $803. Alright. Now, can you be nice to me? Please. Alright. Spin left and right. Yes. Okay. That's usually a dead giveaway that it'll stay in place and it won't fall. Oh boy. Alright. $843. So I've got about 3 more wins and I get 1,000. Assuming it doesn't mess up. Which this one might. See how it grabbed there? It twitched. Oh boy. Alright. Alright, I got lucky. Let's say no. $883. Alright. 2 more. And I'll be just under 1,000. Ooh, I might have overshot it. To go any up. Yep. Oh boy. Of course, when I'm getting close, now it decides to start messing up. The reason I'm doing this is because the chamber stones cost 1,200 rupees each. Oh, that was way too soon. Jeez. If that thing can push it back into place, that would be nice. And, ooh, boy. Alright, it maintained. Wow. Alright, so that'll be 903. 913. Okay. Now, one of the things with the Game Boy Color version of the game, or Game Boy version of Link's Awakening, Train Gain was far more simplistic. They did decide to mess with the physics with this one, and as a result, there is RNG to it, unfortunately. Not always a guaranteed win. Right, 953. One more, and that'll bring me to 993, and I'll be happy with that. All right. All right. Ooh, I don't know. This could be a fail. Right, it's rolling to the side, so that's a win. All right. Good. Alrighty, 993. I get the 1,000 here just by hitting these outside. $997, 98, 99, and 1,000. Very nice. All right. So I got 1,000. So again, what I can do is look for these heart pieces. Now, I'm going to look it up because at this point, you know, there's got to be a map somewhere where I can reference locations of the heart pieces. Mabe Vision. All right, rupees. Catch a large fish. Got that. 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 Yep. 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 Yarna Desert. So that may be one. The Yarna Desert. So what I'm going to want to do I think the battery just died on this. All right. I'm going to have to plug this in. All right. While it's charging. Luckily, I've got my cable right here. All right. So I want to go to Yarna Desert. So when you fought that sandworm creature, Animal Village is where I want to go. There was a hole that you could fall down. And I think I did it once, but I may not have apparently there is a bomb that I can, a wall I can blow up. And I didn't know that. Or maybe I didn't know it at the time. So that seems like something I may have overlooked. So I'm going to check that out now. That'll be up this way. If I fall down here. And okay, so I did blow up this wall. And there was a heart container here. Okay. So I did do that. Alright. Cavern. Got that. Flippers. Castle. Dive under. Okay. Telltale Heights is the other place I want to be. Telltale Heights, which would be past the... Want to go swimming. And it's in one of the caves. Question is, where can I go in the water? Which actually could be right here. Could it be in here? This is where you fall. So I don't see a piece of heart here. Nope. So it's got to be one of these other... Actually, no, it's right here. Find a piece of heart. Okay. It's got to be this cave. Yep. Alright. Candlelit Castle. Found on the moat. Alright, so... Candlelit Castle would be over this way. I believe. No. It would be over this way. Again, I'm just going through one by one on items or locations that I don't believe I may have passed. Okay, wait a minute. So you know what? I've got to... I can't swim to Cadillac Castle, so I've got to go the hard way. Where am I now? Cadillac Castle would be over this way. Okay. Oh, hit two at a time. Cadillac Castle down here. So it's over, actually it is this way, so I need to fall down. Alright, so it is over this way. So it's going to be in the moat area, which is over here. So on the moat, where exactly in the moat? It is bottom right, so it's got to be here. Nope, not here. Okay, so I've got to swim to the other side of the perimeter. I mean, I vaguely remember having seen this, but I don't know if I missed it. But it says it's due west of the castle, which would be over here. I love it when there's always odds and ends, and this is where it becomes exponentially more difficult to find items. Alright, so it would have been here. But I already got it. Okay. And I can't go, so I've got to... Oh man, these frame rate dips are insane. Alright, so not there. Get my swim on here. Alright. So once I reach land, then I can warp. Okay. Martha's Bay. Acquire the flippers. Swim to the south end of Martha's Bay. There's a narrow passage of water that slips out and a piece of heart. Possible. So Martha's Bay. So where would Martha's Bay be from here? Martha's Bay is actually down here. So I'm going to want to warp. And I want to go to Martha's Bay. Alright. And there is... It would be right here. That's where it would be. So I've already got it. It's not there. Okay. So next area would be Martha's Bay. There's a staircase that could be seen surrounded by bushes. Alright, that may be a place I haven't been to. Okay, so it's actually right here. And I fell. No, there was 5 rupees right there. Alright, so it's possible I may have missed the heart here. Hopefully it's that simple. Alright, there doesn't seem to be a heart here. Okay. Cuckoo Prairie. Alright, so it is not here. Where does this lead? This leads... Come on. This guy was right there. Like, come on. Where am I? I am... I actually think I'm where I'm supposed to be, too. Pothole Field. Okay, I want to go to Yukuba. The prairie's right there. Where is it that I want to be? I want to be connecting the two. So it would be right here. Would be where I would need to go. Okay. Sorry if this isn't very engaging, but you know, I would rather get the items now. Yeah, it would be right here. Seashell Mansion would be perfect. I'd rather get my odds and ends now. That way I'll be fully equipped for the final dungeon and good to go. See if I can get some hearts here. Nice try. Here we go. So this is the stairwell I'm supposed to go to. Now apparently there is a water area here. No, nope, there's no heart here. Nope. No water. So I got that one already. Got that. Mysterious, there's a cave surrounded by 3 blocks inside. Inside the cave, use your hook shot to reach the purple rupee. $32. Two, three, four, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 3, 5. 33. Oh. Could it be Animal Village? Got that. Mysterious Forest. Koholint Prairie Cemetery. Okay. I want to go to the cemetery. And that is in Yukuku Prairie. Be over here. Mambo's Pond. Cemetery's over here. Dante Shack. But what I want to do is I want to go to the small thing in the cemetery. So Mambo's Pond would probably be the quickest way to do that. Then I just need to go up and over. Now what is in here? I don't even remember. Okay. So she doesn't give you anything. I've got her thing already. Alright, so I want to go down. Go this way. Alright, apparently there's something down here. Oh. Not what I wanted. Okay. And okay, that didn't do anything. Climb down the steps, find a piece of heart in this cave, blow up the nearby boulder with some bombs, then hook shot across the gap. Huh. Blow up the nearby boulder with some bombs and then hook shot across the gap. What on earth does that mean? Oh, I guess it was here. That's what it means. Alright. Okay, so that is out of the question. Alright, so what is next? Dante Shack, already did that. Rapids Rive Cave. Ah, okay, this might be it. Cave at the northeast portion of the area outside the face shrine leads up to the Rapids Ride. While in the cave, you'll find a piece of heart. Use the hookshot to grapple across the gap and snag the heart piece. You know, I had the hookshot by then, but you know what? I'm just gonna assume I didn't do it. So outside the face shrine. So the face shrine is, where is the face shrine? And the rapids are over here. Rapids are here. So I gotta go. Yeah, no, Animal Village. I need to go. I gotta go to Seashell Mansion. Northeast cave. Let's see, northeast. Outside the face shrine leads up to the Rapids Ride. Well, this is the castle. That is the rapids ride. Okay. That's the face shrine right there. Up here. Oh, that is a fairy. All right. Perfect. Northeast. Gotta be that then. Again, I could have sworn I did this, but I did not. Look at that. Alright. I messed up. I needed a hook shot. I messed up. Alright, so I gotta do this all over again. Where am I now? Oh boy. Is there a way to fall down? Yep, I gotta go all the way back. Alright, so that is one that I missed. And back down I go. See what it was? The perspective threw me off. The lack of depth perception is what threw me off, and I didn't know that I could grab that platform. At least I know where I need to go now. Look at these guys, man. They are just crowding. Right, hook shot. So I don't want to fall. There you go. Alright, so that's 3 of 4. So I need one more. I got it on the rapids road. I remember that. Tao Mountain Range. This might be it. Tao Mountain Range. Okay. So I want... It is over by the hen house, which is way up here. Hen house would be this way, but then how would I get up there? I'd have to go the long way. So that would be Dampe Shack. Because it's a series of caves that I need to go through. Gotta go this way. And yep, now I just gotta make my way to these awkward caves. then cut here. What I want to do is I want to end up on the bridge. So the bridge... right? Is what I want to do. I want to travel west. Yep. Okay. Are you kidding me? He landed right on me. Oh my word. He landed me on the stairs. Come on. Alright, so I want to go west. I want to use this stairwell, right? Alright, there may be a wall here, which I broke already, it seems. Come on. Alright, so I did this already. Yeah, already did this. Okay. Hook shot. Hmm. See. I need one more. Telltale Mountain Range. While traveling west, Telltale Mountain Range, you head towards Turtle Rock. You will leap off a ledge and reach an area with an enemy like enshrouded south coast. Dalfos. I could have sworn I got that one already. Hmm. I'm going to reconcile here. That. Trying to see what I may have missed here. Got that. I guess I gotta try Telltale Heights. I mean, I don't know where else I could go. Let's see. Telltale Mountains. Yes, this is actually exactly where I want to go. I'd have to fall down and then go all the way left. That's where the... where the heart would be. Already got it. Huh. Alright, so that's out of the question. Mysterious forests. Alright. But at this point, I've really got no other options here, right? Let's see. Unfortunately, it would be Cuckoo Prairie. Well, I could just end up here. Essentially there. I gotta find the 3 logs. Which are right here. Already got them. Right? Where else could I be? Literally just one piece. And I got that. Where am I missing? Hmm. Alright, well... I mean, there's another location, but I don't see how. Then again... stranger things have happened. This was an early location for a heart. Down here. but it's there. So that's just shallow water. So it's not there. Huh. Got that. Alright, the other location is the cemetery with the birds, which would be over here, which I would need to go to Dampe's shack. I mean, it seems like such a long shot. No, it would have been right here. It was obscured by the tree, but nope. I already got it, so that's that. Northwest exit of the mysterious woods. Jump south. Go into the log. Maybe. Okay, the log. So back to the mysterious woods I go. Was it on the Telltale Mountain? If it's not there, then I don't know what. Okay, so I need to find the log. The log should be down here. This is the ferry. Nope. The log is right there. Okay. So there were some things to push. So maybe it is here. Who knows? Nope. I got it already. Ah, boy. The cave just to the right of Mabe villages. Okay. I mean, at this point, I'm out of options. If I can't find it here, then I will just move on to the egg. Because again, I've been going through this for quite a while with no progress. Unfortunate as it is, but I can always do this off stream, I suppose. Nope. I got the heart. Okay. Okay. Alright. Last one. It already blew this wall up. And yep, there was a heart here. Not anymore. Okay. I mean, yeah, I've got nowhere else to go. Alright, I'll just have to find it off stream. So, Dante's Shack, again, I'm going to go to the egg. This is it. Right here is the big kahuna. Here it is. Oh wow, yeah. The connection's been pretty iffy right now. I don't know why that is. Not quite sure. Sorry about that. I'm just seeing the notice here. The egg is cracking. Is the owl going to come on by? Yep, that's the owl music. The time has come. The windfish awaits. Enter the egg. Hoot hoot. Time to go in. The windfish's egg. Alright, so if this is anything like I remember it being on Game Boy Color, there is a certain order to tackle this dungeon. Alright. Why did he fall? Alright. Here we go. Alright, so this is the thing I'm talking about. Where you don't know which way you're going. Nope. Up. Right, so left seems to not be the place to go. Left just seems to be looping over. Alright, so up. Let's see now. Up is going to keep looping. I want to go right. You know what? There was a picture I took in the library, and I think that told me the path I needed to take. Now that I remember it, so I need to reset back to the beginning. I need to go to my gallery. I had taken a picture in the library because there was a book that gave a route, not just the route of the cemetery, but of the route to take in the game. Yep. So I got to start at the beginning. All right. It was written in the book. It was written in the book. And I have it. I have the picture. Alright, so you fall. Right? So you want to go right. Up. Up. Left. Up. Right. Right. And then up. There you go. And just to show you the proof, it was in the library. I don't know how well it shows, but one of the books mentioned it. Round and round, the passageways of the egg. So it was a thing you needed to take a picture of in the library. All right. Here you go. We were born of nightmares. To take over this world, we made the windfish sleep endlessly. If the windfish doesn't wake up, this island will never disappear. We would have been the masters of this place, but you had to come here and disrupt our plans. You can never defeat us. Let's rumble. I remember it being a shadow. It was like a shadow link. But it's just a shadow bubble. Okay. Now, how does he get hurt? I don't remember. Right, how do I hurt this guy? Obviously not working. Does it get stuck? Nope, charging doesn't do it. Okay. So I need to throw, well, you know what? Let me try this. That doesn't seem to work. No. What about powder? Alright, that does it. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright. Can I deflect this? Okay. Okay. That. Yes, I deflect. Okay. There you go. Okay. Oh, okay. He threw me for a curveball there. 1. So then this one, you hit him again. 3. Alright, what now? Oh, it's this guy. Oh, he's mixing it up. Alright. Where are you now? Alright, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah, that doesn't do it. I don't think throwing powder. Would it be the hook shot? Alright, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're gonna throw your... Alright. Maybe I gotta charge this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you're gonna throw that. No. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, he's spitting, right? So there you go. All right. So that's what that is. Okay. All right. So I can hit him with a spin attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get him to go there. That didn't work. Alright. Just the arena's so small. That's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Have him shoot that thing over there. Alright, Alright, I've got to heal. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Alright, that didn't really help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There you go. Alright. Alright, so now he is mad. What am I doing here? Want to watch out for these. Alright. Ah. The eye. Alright. So far the pattern's not bad. Going a little faster. Alright, somehow it's still hitting me. I don't know how. Oh, come on. I couldn't even move. So now the timing's different. It's doing a weird version of Marin's song. Like a distorted version. There you go. This island is going to disappear. Our world is going to disappear. Our world. Our world. The windfish will wake up. Uncle Tio, you have beaten all the nightmares. Climb the stairs before you. So it is. Climbing into space. There's the owl. Hooch. Young lad. I mean, Uncle Tio. The hero. You have defeated the nightmares. You have proven your wisdom, courage, and power. As part of the windfish's spirit, I am the guardian of his dream world. But one day, the nightmares entered the dream and began wreaking havoc. Then you, Uncle Dio, came to rescue the island. I have always trusted in your courage. I knew that you could turn back the nightmares. Thank you, Uncle Dio. My work is done. The windfish will wake soon. Yeah, I remember this being a pretty big bummer of an ending. Goodbye. Ooh. He's gonna vanish. There's the windfish. Look like a whale, doesn't it? I am the windfish. Long has been my slumber. In my dreams, an egg appeared. It was surrounded by an island with people, animals, an entire world. But verily, it be the nature of dreams to end. When I dost awaken, Koholint will be gone. Only the memory of this dreamland will exist in the waking world. Someday, thou may recall this island. That memory makes the dream world real. Come, Uncle Dio. Let us awaken. Together. Play the 8 instruments. Play the song of awakening. This is where everyone disappears. Well, those guys were never on the beach before. Maybe they were. Oh, look at that, Corin. Goodbye, Corin. Goodbye, Marin. Now, is Link on the boat still? Blast off into space. I guess he gets knocked into shore after the crash at the beginning. Is it going to go to an anime? Yes, it is. Alright. But the windfish. Yep. Now I do remember, it's probably going to cut to the credits now. I remember in the Game Boy version there was a thing where there was a secret ending. If you beat the game without dying, you would get a thing in the title crawl where there'd be a seagull flying across. And it was heavily implied that that would be Marin. Because she did mention in the game that she wanted to fly away free as a seagull and spread her song across the land. I do wonder, I would imagine maybe they put it in here too, but that is Link's Awakening. I don't know, I feel, I don't know, maybe because the ending hit me more as a kid. Because it was just so unexpected. I don't know, it felt more emotional as on the Game Boy. But again, maybe that's just nostalgia talking, and it may not be exact. Again, this wasn't bad. But one of the things that I definitely would say is that the performance on Switch does leave a lot to be desired, especially considering the game is not taxing in a visual area in terms of fidelity, so there's really no reason why the game should be running as bad as it does. It's just was never optimized very well. Ooh. Fly just hit me. Now, I would imagine if you have this on Switch 2, it should not have hiccups. That would be my hope. But yeah, that is Link's Awakening. So again, it's not a long game. I took a long time because really I only had 2-hour chunks to play it in, and I was trying to collect everything. Now, if I remember correctly, there was one more doll figure to get, which would be in the claw shop, but that's post-game. And then there's also the piece of heart that I need to find, and there's also the Dante's Shack dungeons that I need to finish, which were unlocked later, the harder ones. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I need to complete all of those. Maybe that gets me the last heart piece. I'm not quite sure. The end. Yeah, no seagulls flying. So I think I would assume that if you beat it without dying, you would see the seagull fly. Oh, but you hear the song. Here's a Marin. As an adult, which is odd because you only see them in chibi form. Oh no, you do see the seagull. Look at that. Did I not die then? I guess not. Or maybe the secret ending is that by default where you see the... So again, yeah, heavily implied that Marin, even though the island was erased, that maybe the windfish reincarnated her as a seagull so that she can spread her music across the land. All right. Well, I guess it's 5:50, so I guess I could try and see if I can go to the claw game and see if that is available. Let's see. Now, which way is going to be... quickest way to... I think would be over here. And over this way. Again, it wouldn't be a Nintendo game without post-game content. post-game cleanup, as it were. On that token, is there a glowing? There is not. Okay. I want to go over here. Let's see if this is updated with, I'm assuming the Bow Wow. Yep. Alright. So this I've got to pray. Nope. Wow, that is going to be so odd to get. Because it's so round. This is all about timing. Too soon. Man. Yeah, that would be the last one. I don't know if that gives you anything or what. Yeah, that is... Oof. Alright. Oh, man. This is going to be a pain. Oh my god. Wait a minute. No, 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 no. Yes. Yes. Holy moly. Wow. I did not think that would work. You got a Bow Wow figure. It's scarily realistic. You've got a good eye and a steady hand. In here, that makes you a champ. And here's the lump of rock to prove it. Oh, we get a chamber stone. I think it's called a chamber stone. Alright. And listen, no champ pays more than 5 rupees a go in my establishment. Alright, so it's half off. Okay. Well. So now I go to the lady here with the Bow Wow. That will be the last one. It's a Bow Wow figure, guaranteed to stay perfectly still. Okay. So that's that. I do need fairy bottles. Where is there a fairy thing? Actually, there's a fairy thing in the cemetery, so I can do that. So I can go... Nope, that's fishing, but It may glow. It does. Well, let me see if old Baron's here. Yes, he is. All right. Oh, wait. 1, 2. Oh, let him grab it. Come on. I just hate how it resets you. Well, come on. He didn't give me a chance. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, that just stinks because he has that thing where he just resets you. Ay, ay. And imagine if that were the big 60-inch one. Right, back to the forest I go. Okay, so which way do I want to go? I want to go here. And the ferry will be over here. No ferries, though. And usually there's a ferry just floating around. Well, that stinks. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I guess I can go to Dampe's and see what He might give me another chamber stone. Well, since I collected one, he would convert it into a dungeon slot. Oh, you've got a new chamber stone. Let me make that into a chamber for you real quick. Got a rupees effect. Apply this to a chamber to make it rain. Got a monsters effect. Apply to a chamber to add a horde of monsters. Forging a sword. Yeah, I don't know where this last heart piece would be. Alright, I'm reading, apparently there's a thing on the map where you can see items, memories, arch. Oh boy, look at that, 31 out of 32. So you would use this to cross-reference. Oh boy. How about that? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But I did that already. I did the log. Really? There's 2 logs there? Hold on here. You're kidding me. Well, let's see here. Alright, so it's telling me it is in the forest. No way. If it's been here the whole time, I am going to laugh. Alright, so it's down this way. I did this. I looked at this. I don't understand. No, hold on. Yeah, see, I've been here. So why does the game say? Wait, what? It's telling me it's down here. Okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. 1, 2, 3. Yep. 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yep. 1, 2. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 1. It's saying I didn't get the one on the raft. Somehow I didn't get the one on the raft. Okay. So I have got to go to the rapids. I swore I did that, but okay. Telltale Heights. I want to go to the rapids, so that would be here. All right, I'm gonna feel good and silly. I could have sworn I got everything, but okay. Apparently not. So I need to grapple and then go this way. Rapids raid. All right. So it is towards the left, I recall. See the raft. See where it is exactly. I remember it being on the left-hand side of the map. Alright. Bookshot it is. Westmost part of the map, it says. Alright, which is over here. And there it was. No, 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 no. Oh, come on. You're kidding me. Alright, well, that's where it was. And somehow I missed it. Yep. Alright. I don't know how I didn't grab it, but okay. But man, that frame rate goes to crud. That's horrible. You're kidding me, man. Why is he not grabbing on? You're kidding. No, no, no. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, these controls are just bad. There we go. All right. Now it's done. Finally. And no collectibles here. Nope. And these guys are just like right here. So then, because I got that, well, Cuckoo Prairie. See if the fishing has respawned. But again, I got all the heart pieces now. Not too shabby. Has anything popped up here? Just the chamber stone. Okay. There is a special fish. Alright, is it a Baron? Or no, is it a blooper? It is a old Baron. Nope, it's not an old Baron. Nope, don't want a cheap. heavyweight. There he is. This annoying guy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Come on. Now, how big is he? 56. I'm still waiting for a 60. Come on. Nope. It just doesn't want to give me a big one. Why is it only 100 rupees? Like, it should be more. Nope. Sheeps, but I don't need them. Nope. Blooper and sheeps, but don't need them. And none. Alright, well, that is it. Really, the only things left would be just collecting enough rupees to get this last chamber stone. Finding that old baron that's 60 pounds or 60 inches. And completing the Dampe Shack, which, you know, I don't think anyone really needs to see. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Link's Awakening has been completed. This is all just odds and ends to get 100%. Again, not necessary at all. But, yeah. That is the game. I suppose if you have it on Switch, and if you have a Switch too, give it a try. Not bad. I mean, I will say I do prefer the Game Boy version. I think it just seems to be a better as a portable game. But that's not knocking this really in any way at all. It's just my personal preference is all. But that is, yeah, that's Link's Awakening. And that is that funness. So yeah, just to give a reminder, next week there is no stream because I will be setting up over at the library for Algo 8. So Algo 8 is next Saturday, October 18th. It'll be running from noon to 4 p.m. over at the library. And yeah, I'll be setting it up on Friday, moving all the tables and putting all the signage up and all that good stuff. So I will be too busy. I will not be around to stream next week. And if you were interested again in stopping by and checking out Algo, come on by, check it out. It is going from noon to 4 p.m. over at the library, second floor auditorium over at 1 Belden Avenue. And it'll be going in noon to 4. It is absolutely free. There is no cover charge to go in. I'm going to have 20 vendors selling various things from video games to art prints to perler beads, movies, music, collectible cards, posters. I mean, you name it. You'll never know what you'll find at these types of events. I'm going to have snacks and beverages available for everyone to enjoy throughout the show. And it's a great networking event. I mean, other than getting video games and browsing the wares and all that good stuff, it's just a great place to see like-minded folks. If you're all into video games or collectibles, things that are cool, just a great way to spark up conversation, get to know some new people, and maybe make some friends along the way. I mean, that's the big takeaway, really. And yeah, I'll be having some videos playing on a giant projector screen, and just a really cool, chill vibe. So hopefully I can see you there at Algo 8. And come on by, check it out. If you're interested in getting a table, you can scan the QR code on the screen. Conversely, you can also go to the official Linktree page for Algo if you want to sign up. Again, as of right now, all my vendors are spoken for, but there may be a last-minute call-out or dropout. And those on the wait list, if you fill that out, I will reach out to those on the wait list to see if they want a table. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it as always. Let me switch this on over. I'm not going to put the see you next week sign because I will not be here next week because I'll be setting up Algo 8. So thank you so much for coming on by the NPL Video Game Club. Another game completed here. Link's Awakening on the Switch. I don't know what I'll be playing next. I'll have to think it over, but I will be back in 2 weeks on Friday, October the 24th. Thank you for coming on by here. On behalf of everyone here at the library, we hope you a fantastic and safe weekend. Enjoy your friends, family, and good times and good folks, and please be kind to one another. Spread a little bit of positivity out there. It really does go a long way. So thank you so much for hanging out, enjoying watching the stream, and I will see you here in 2 weeks, or hopefully next weekend at Algo 8. But right here on the NPL Video Game Club. So long, everybody.